Hello YouTube comic book community, Mike here. I've rebranded my page, as some of you know who've been following me. I probably started doing these videos about a month or so ago, and I rebranded my screen name to Longbox Love Affair. I started a blog years ago that I thought I would keep up with, and I wrote 2 posts and that was over. So videos are much easier. So Longbox Love Affair, I think anyone in comics knows that and understands where that comes from. So today, to inaugurate the new Longbox Love Affair YouTube sensation, right? I am going to show off a couple of new books I got from my LCS, and I'm going to do some unboxings. I have quite a few things to unbox. I have 5, and I think there's some exciting things in there for you to check out. But I bought a bunch of things at my LCS today. I had a couple of weeks haul, but there are a couple I just want to spotlight. I'm not going to go through all the new ones. I use this as mostly a way to show off the things I found online or eBay, not so much recent stuff. But this cover is just too good to pass up. This lenticular Flash, what number of Flash is it? 22, the end of the Button saga. Oh, I just flipped to the spoiler page. I already heard about it on a blog, podcast. So, cool cover, and looking forward to catching up on that. I'm not so much of a DC person, but this Button saga has been really, really good. So, I'm jumping on the bandwagon. Redneck sounds interesting. I've heard some podcasts about it. I know that it's sold out. Issue number 1 is sold out. So I found today the issue number 1, second print. Looking forward to checking that out. I know that some people have had a hard time finding it. I don't like the cover as much as the first print. I'm going to look for the first print this weekend when I go away. It's over Memorial Day weekend, and see if I can find it. And then I also picked up a copy of number 2. Cool cover, kind of minimalist or just scenery with the vulture. Looking forward to checking that out, seeing what the art looks like, and see if I want to subscribe to that. I'm not sure if it's a limited series or what. And then I also found, which I think has been hard to find, this Regression number 1, which has also been getting a lot of buzz. And I think this is the first print. I was surprised it was just right on the shelf of my LCS. I don't remember seeing it in the store when it first came out. What was it, a couple weeks ago? I thought it had sold out, so I wonder if they got a second shipping of it. It's also, they have 4 stores in the DC area, so they may have circulated the copies around. So I picked up some other copies of things, including the X-Men Blue and X-Men Gold, Savage Dragon, X-O Manowar. Looking forward to diving into these tonight. So let's go to the main event, this unboxing here. So I went a little hog wild. Again, jumping on the bandwagon, it's hard not to do when I watch these videos. Everything looks so cool and I want to try out everything, and I want to speculate everything, and that's impossible to do. So I also picked up some things that were just on my list. So let me go through this one and see. These are all eBay except for the last one I bought from an online comic store that I like to frequent. So, I know this is the most boring part. Alright, so I'm back. I decided to pause and bring it back. By the shimmer of this, you should know it's a gimmicky cover. Super excited that I found this on eBay for about 20 bucks. Got a good deal, and it looks like it's in really great condition. It doesn't have any dings, maybe just a few scratches on the silver. This is the first appearance of James, the presumably new Wolverine in the X-Men Blue. I'll find out today, because I also got that in my haul, my LCS haul. So super excited to find this. I've been looking around for it. Arthur Adams cover, variant. Never thought I would want this to begin with. I have the original series. I've been collecting the first issue every time I find it, and this is just the special first issue variant cover, and excited to have this. So add that to the collection, and that's probably one I won't sell unless it goes through the roof. So next up, another priority mailing. let me open it and I will get right back. All right, be glad I opened that off the screen. That took forever. That big package, pretty thick, had about 5 backing boards, 2 flimsier cardboard, and about 3 hardstock cardboard for this. All new Wolverine 20, variant edition. This was an impulse buy. I regretted it online. I got it combined with shipping. It was about $19. In my comic store, not my comic store, the one I went to while I was away last weekend, they had this on the wall. I asked how much it was. They were asking 20 bucks, and he was willing to give me 15% off. I passed, and then I had buyer's remorse. So I love the colors in this, and that's what really drew me to this. I also have being sent to me, maybe in this package, the regular cover. Her new costume, super cool cover. Glad to have it. Next up, something from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So this one is really cool. I've been following the Super Sons discussions online. This is apparently the first appearance of the Super Sons officially, Superman number 10. But what I've also become aware of is that there is the $3.99 variant. And this is in really good condition. Really, no spine stress, very little, maybe a little ding right up here. So this person had both of them. So now I have both. Super excited. And I feel like I got a good deal on it. I don't know if I want to talk about it, just in case in case you think I overspent. Feeling a little self-conscious, but I spent less than $50, let's just say that. So, cool cover. I think that's Gleason art. I haven't been collecting Superman religiously, but I do love this cover, and I love this issue. I love the rarity of the $3.99. So, here it is. Second to last, I'm almost through. This is a thicker package, so I have a sense of what this is. Okay, this one was easy to open, and I bought a couple things. I bought 5 things from this person, so I'll hold these up. I've only seen one of them. So, cool issue of Spawn, $2.69. I like that cover art. Super Sons number 10, second print. Pretty cool red cover. Another copy of it, so now I have 2. And Superman 11, is that? Yeah. Cool cover. The second issue in that Super Sons preview. And then last but not least, Moon Knight number 1. I'm not sure the collectability of this. I'm interested in reading this. I'm not a huge Moon Knight fan, but I've been interested in the gritty remake. At least I think it's gritty. We'll find out. So, Moon Knight number 1. So that was a pretty good haul on eBay. And all of those were cover price or less. Super, super deal. And then the last but not least, my Midtown Comics box. And so I've been buying from them more and more. And they're in New York City. They're pretty good on shipping. And they'll often have all the current issues. So I can't remember exactly what I got from them. So maybe I'll take a look. I'll do the same thing. I'll hold them up without seeing them first. So yeah, Spawn number 220, the Savage Dragon homage cover, or cover swipe. That's a pretty cool Todd McFarlane cover. Excited about that. Wolverine 19, the first of her dark costume. Very reminiscent of Uncanny X-Force and their shades of gray. Super cover too, I love that art. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, Ed McGuinness variant cover. I haven't seen this one posted too much at all, actually. I just found it online. Awesome cover, Nightcrawler. Spider-Gwen number 19. Yeah, so this is the cameo appearance of the new Wolverine in the Spider-Gwen universe. So I picked this up. Speculation. I like Spider-Gwen, but I never followed it once the new series started off. Wolverine 20. Cool Andy Kubert cover. I have that variant cover now, so I have both. Got Spawn 273. Yep, the new one. The color, the issue, I guess cover A. It's kind of dark cover. I just started recollecting Spawn. I had a whole bunch of them back in the day. I sold them for a pretty penny, and I had a down payment for a house, among other things. And now I'm trying to get them back. And then last but not least in today's haul is the Secret Empire Andrea Sorrentino, I think is how you say it, variant cover, issue number 2. Looks like Jean Grey. Jean Grey if she was an agent of Hydra. I'm loving these covers. The series is interesting, but I'm really buying them online for the covers. My LCS does not get this cover in, and so I have to go online to Midtown Comics. So while I do that, I pick up some other things too and just make it worth my while. So I have issue 1 of this cover, stunning, and then I got this one. Super excited to have it. So that's my story. Those are my books. I'm going to be posting a bit more in rapid succession probably because I have some things from when I went out of town last weekend, and then I'm going out of town this weekend as well, so I anticipate finding some good deals, fingers crossed. So subscribe if you're not a subscriber, like, add a comment. I want to hear from you. I'm starting to get more comments, which is awesome. And this is Longbox Love Affair signing off.